Long time no see. I changed my shirt. I dripped some food on it before. I was like, I gotta.
Oh, I have a little bit. I need to take shirt is like time for the dry cleaner kind of shirt too. I have only one more day that I have to dress up or look cute with my little hair. No, I usually look cute. My clients will tell you that. Right.
You look amazing, Val.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
All right. We have our rehearsal today. We're excited about that. So I just talked to my AV guy. He's amazing. Josh, we love him. So it's a little show, you know, when I do an event, I put on a little show. Let me stop. I'm going to perform a play for you. Catherine Peters, raise your hand too, because I'm going to call on you today. But raise your virtual hand. Can you raise your virtual hand? And then Nancy Siebold when she comes on. All right, hold on. I'm letting people in.
Hey, Valerie.
Yeah.
This is Karen. I don't know if you know, but if you go to participants and then go way to the bottom where there's either 3 little dots or a more button, if you click on that, you can turn off the waiting room right now and everybody will just pop in as they come.
Yeah, but does it turn it off for anything else? Because I don't want it turned off.
No, it's just turned it off for this meeting.
Oh, it does? Are you kidding me?
No, so once you start a meeting, then you can just, when you're ready, just turn off the waiting room and everybody can come in.
Okay. Oh, so I just say enable waiting room.
You want to disable. Yeah, so you'll click on that button and then people should be able to pop in.
It won't let me.
Oh, then it's in your settings. Okay. I can help Sarah so that she can learn how to do it. So
yeah,
you can have
no,
a waiting
it's
room
fine. I mean,
this
is the only time we do it that it's a problem because, you know, also like for like mastermind, just want to always make sure that people that are coming in are supposed to be in, you know. So that's why we
totally makes
have
sense.
it. You totally get that. Okay, let me just make sure when Sarah gets here, she comes as Sarah or she comes as, there she is right there. There she is. I'm going to ask her to come on here again and just one more time. Sarah, you're probably going to kill me. You're probably like, I look like shit. I'm not going to do that, Valerie. So if you don't want to do it, I understand. But if you can, do you want to come on and just repeat a little bit of what you said yesterday so people hear it, the new people?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Hi guys, I'm not as camera ready today, so
you still look really cute.
Yes,
thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I have moderated these events since we formed in 2020 online, and so some of the advice that I shared yesterday is that the agents and whoever our industry guests are, agents and managers this time, they like to see you be memorized. They want, like, you're talking about yourself. So their feeling is if they can't talk about themselves without reading it, why would I schedule a meeting with them? You need to know what you're saying. It needs to be more of a conversation than a, this is who I am the ballsy buoyant broad. So yeah, and don't put too much pressure on it because they're just agents and managers. I mean, you all know how Val and I feel about agents and managers. As I mentioned yesterday, my husband has been at CAA for 17 years. I have met the top of the top. They're just people. So please just remember that they're just people and they're just people you're talking to. So have fun with it. We are giving prizes, as has been mentioned, and the prizes do not mean that those are the people that are going to get signed. It's just who the industry enjoyed the most. It could be because it's funny. It could because it's so on brand. They have a lot of fun with this. They are taking it seriously. They are taking notes about who they think might fit on their roster, but they also are looking for what their favorite pitch is, which is not the same thing as the people they're necessarily going to bring in. So remember that. Also remember to talk to camera. because I know like Valerie has a lot of screens in front of her. So sometimes you might see her look to the side. It's because she's looking at the person on the screen when talking to them. You guys need to look directly at your camera when you're doing your pitch. If you're in my room, I'll be there. You can look at me, but ideally look at the camera because it just looks better. Someone did a pitch yesterday for Val and they were looking up. And I don't know if the camera was like what was up, if the screen was up or the camera, like, but talk straight to your camera because that's the best light that they're going to see you in.
Test your microphone and your internet speed too, because there's nothing we can do about that.
And also someone did a pitch yesterday and they were wearing glasses, which is fine, but they had a selfie light that was reflecting. So I couldn't see their face. So test that as well to see if you need to move your selfie light to the side. I currently have no lights on in my room because I didn't know I was going to be on camera, but on the event, I always have a selfie light high above. So I get lit, but it's not like there's no reflection. So again, test that as well. You're going to get to stay in the room for all of the pitches that are happening. And we do this one because it's a huge hassle to have you guys leaving, but also it educates you and it's very supportive for the fellow actors. So you're welcome. You're all going to be muted when someone's pitching, but you're welcome to clap or cheer them on when they do it or laugh when they're having fun because it's going to make you feel good when someone's doing that for you. So please do that for your fellow actors. I think that's it, Val. Is there anything I missed?
I don't think so.
Okay. And it's fun. Like I can't stress how much this should not be stressful and it should be fun because these are just agents and managers. You guys get to pick them, right? You're picking them to work with. While it does have to be mutual, you need to remember you're picking them. It doesn't have to be them picking you, which is how we've always been taught to think about it. The stressful one, which isn't even stressful, is when you're pitching to the people that can hire you, because there's more, like there's money at play there. These people don't make any money off of you unless you book work. So remember, you are in the power position here because the people in this room might not even be the people on your list. So go in, have fun, film that video pitch so that you're ready to send it out when you get their contact info on Monday. And yeah, just do what you've been taught during this challenge. And know that, you know, on the first day of the challenge, Val said, put a list of your top agents. They might not be here on Sunday, but now you know how to send them the pitch so you get the meeting with them and you can get signed by them. We're just opening up options. We're bringing in people that are actively looking to add talent to their roster. So have fun with it.
Perfect.
I've said that a lot, so I really, really mean it.
She really means it. All right, so before we start, and I'd like to start actually with, I would like to see Catherine Peters first for your pitch if possible. I want to say this. If you were not here yesterday and/or you did not watch the recording, go back and watch the recording and watch Brian Kelly and Anna Marie Rogier do their pitches. Both of them were perfect in their own essence. Anna Maria is a super beginner actor. She's only been at it for a year. She got a shit ton of important meetings this year with really big people, including an hour and a half with a giant sitcom casting director in LA, where she actually introduced her to her family. She got all of that by pitching herself. She hasn't booked anything yet. Will she? Yes. If she keeps playing the game this way, I suspect she'll book something in the next year to 18 months, right? That's what I say will happen, right? But like, if you saw her pitch, it was so realized and she was so confident and she told you what she was up to and you believed her and she really knew who she was and she didn't spend a long time on it, right? And I just thought that's a great pitch. That's a perfect pitch for all of you guys that are concerned about the fact that you don't have any credits. That is a perfect example of a pitch, right? And then Brian his pitch, he has credits, but like, you know, that's hard for him to tell you guys that, and for him to do that and what he did. And he also came across as very confident yesterday. So Brian Kelly and Anna Maria, I want you to go back and watch those two pitches and realize that you can, it's all about how you feel about yourself. That's all it is. It's all confidence. It's all whether you believe that you belong and you belong in the party and you don't need an invitation. You have to go into the party anyway and do and act like you belong. And if you act like you don't belong, they're not going to talk to you. They're not going to be interested because no one wants to hire someone. Well, I'm thinking that I might be this. Would it be okay if I called you and goshy, masha, hat in hand, please hire me? Because I'm an actor. Like who, you know, like, no, right? Like who's going to hire that? No one's going to hire that. You have to have confidence. You have to believe in what you're selling. Right. And it's like, well, I don't have any evidence. What do you mean? You just told yourself you were an actor. Right. And you're an actor. You said that. Right. And so that's what you are. Like you say that. And, you know, if you were going to sell these blue bottles, you'd be like, okay, I'm going to sell these blue bottles. You wouldn't go in the store and go, gosh, maybe you might want to buy this blue bottle because it might or might not keep your. Well, I don't really know what it is. I haven't figured out the brand yet. You see, I was hoping that you can help me with that. And, you know, you would never do that. You would never do that. Okay. All right. So just go back and watch those because listen, as I discussed with one of my clients this morning, pitching is not just about pitching and getting an agent. Pitching is going to teach you how to be in business, how to be successful, how to sustain success is by learning that you're pitching and making that your number one activity, whether it's in a warm letter or a note or a phone call or a question at a film forum or a casting workshop or whatever the fuck it is. As long as you're getting out in front of your customers and pitching yourself, you're going to be fine with a well-defined product. Not like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I also could do that. Like, no one's going to buy that. No one's going to buy that. Okay. All right. That's my last preachy. No, it's not ever. Okay. All right. Catherine, come on down. Let's hear your pitch.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Hello, everyone. So I redid this last night, so I'm going to have to work on it a little bit. It's not going to be perfect, but
Okay.
Here we go. Good morning. I'm Catherine Hollis Peters, and I'm based right here in Los Angeles, California. And just this year, I booked 30 commercials. I was cast in 7 films, including a principal role in the blockbuster Babylon, starring Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt. My recent work includes a co-star role on HBO's The Rehearsal, which is actually airing this Friday. And I just wrapped the lead in a pilot for an episodic. It's a psychological thriller. Now, I play that perfectly poised new best friend that greets you with a smile over a glass of wine while contemplating how to steal everything you've got, starting with your husband. Think a Michelle Pfeiffer meets a Jessica Chastain with a spoonful of Reese in there. I'm looking for representation across the board. I want someone to help me manage all aspects of my business, open a few doors so I can walk right through doing what I do best, which is book the job. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to following up with you on Monday.
I think that's too long. I didn't time it. I'm not timing these when I'm listening to you, but I think it's too long. And I think you can cut out a huge amount of that brand. You don't need it. And I totally did not hear what you're asking for because by that time I checked out, there was too much there. So I would cut, like, pick up I usually tell people to slow down. You need to pick it up just a little bit, just a little pacey, pick it up a little bit. And I don't think you need so much brand. Yeah.
Better who I am or who I play? the Michelle Pfeiffer meets.
Yeah.
Chastain with a
I
little.
think that needs to be, Michelle Pfeiffer's old.
I'm old. I'm 60.
I'm 62. I'm 60 as well. Were you born in 1962? When were you born?
I'm
1962?
60. I'm 60. 1963.
Oh,
I'll be 60.
you'll be 60 next year. Yeah, I just turned 60. Okay. Okay, so listen. Well, you look great, by the way.
So do
So I know. I mean, like old in that, like, I don't know. It just doesn't, it's not current really right now. Like, I feel like you don't need that.
Okay.
I feel like I would rather almost have you tell me a story of the character that you play, right? Like that's more, a log line to me is one of the best tools, because a log line can be, you know, like the smartest dumb guy in the room. That's Brian Coffey's brand, and that's a log line. I play the smartest dumb guy in the room, right? And that's what he uses. And that's like, you know, I think that sometimes like that's a really helpful thing for you to find something that's like a little bit of a log line. You don't need to go find that now. You just need to cut it. So cut some of the brand stuff.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
You're welcome. And then make sure you're really clear about what you need. What are you looking for?
A
What do you-
manager or
yeah.
agent. A
Okay.
manager.
An agent, a theatrical agent in Los Angeles.
I'd like to be represented across the board.
Okay, great. Okay. And you don't have that right now?
No, I just came on the scene a year ago.
Oh, wow. Wow. Congratulations on a first year. How great is that?
Lot of work.
Nancy Siebold, are you here? Nancy Siebold, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, my
Would
mute
you
was
like to
on.
do your pitch for us?
Yeah, it's a draft, and based on the last person, I just sliced about 4 lines.
Okay, that's good. Awesome. All right.
So we'll see. Okay, so hi, I'm Nancy Siebold from New York City, and I'm looking for a voiceover agent. I have my master's in music from University of Michigan, and I am SAG-AFTRA in equity, but I really want to focus on voiceover. So I've sung leading roles at the Opera Company of Boston and for the Boston Symphony. Started with John Cullum at the Goodspeed Opera in Connecticut at Goodspeed, and also in DC at Ford's Theater. I've done one woman cabaret, the Metropolitan Room with Steve Ross, and between singing gigs, did commercials and aired on about 3 soap operas. My 5 strongest suits are my voice for voiceovers, audiobooks, and anything narrated. My ability to create on my feet and to turn projects into cash. My
Okay, from here on, what your voice is, no, don't cut that. What you just said. And
Okay.
your ability to earn cash, no, we don't need that.
Out. So take those 2 out. Great.
Yeah.
My commercial brand, Girl Next Door, reliable and trustworthy, goddess, spiritual and earthy.
Okay, wait, well, no.
No, don't do it. Okay, so if I'm
Too
doing
much.
voiceover, don't take any.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
kept trying
I
to find
think
those
you have
little
enough
bits.
up till then.
Okay, so should I just mention, I also have just recently done a voice demo reel, and I'm looking for an agent to open union doors so I can show my
Okay.
course.
So here's what I'm gonna say to you.
Okay,
If you're gonna do a pitch video to get a voiceover agent, and mind you that the people that are gonna be in the rooms, a lot of them have commercial departments, but a lot of them don't. So it
Mhm.
might just be but then what I would recommend is that you do a pitch video for voiceover agents and you do it inside your booth.
inside I don't know what you mean by inside. Oh, don't go into one of those rooms, or what do you mean?
No, do you have a booth where you do your voiceovers?
Oh,
Re-
you mean, okay, you mean just do the audio in my recording
No,
studio.
I'm having have your, Caitlin, you're not in your booth right now. Caitlin is not in her booth.
No,
Like,
but I can go downstairs. Give me 1 sec.
so
Oh, so
Caitlin's
like
gonna
that
go
is-
show you. Caitlin is one of our clients that makes some money doing voiceovers, a lot of money doing voiceovers, and now she's working working on getting in theatrically. So,
Right.
but normally she zooms in from her booth.
Oh,
So
okay. Well,
then
my
you can
booth is
see
my- yeah.
what your video might look like. So if you're gonna pitch to a voiceover agent, you better be in a voiceover booth. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, my
So-
booth is basically my living room, but I have all of this sophisticated equipment. So
Well, they'll be able to
outside of
see it, like you can
headphones,
see her stuff, you can see her
I can
microphone.
see, yeah, I suppose I can get my mic and all.
Yeah, yeah,
Having all that
yeah.
headphones
So that's
on.
what I would recommend. If you're gonna pitch to
Yeah,
a
that's-
voiceover agent,
Yeah,
do a video and do it in a booth, okay?
okay.
All right?
Okay, but what about the content now? Because the hard thing for me.
Well, then why don't
is
you
that I-
just change it to, do you have agent representation for anything?
No, I used to. I mean, like when I got into the things with John Cullum, et cetera, that was through William Morris when, years ago.
Yeah.
And
Okay, so,
I've
so
always had agents, but it's.
why don't you just,
That's what's hard, is that there's been a.
so
there's
why don't
been-
you just say, I'm looking for a representation in, in New York. I'm looking for representation in New York, and I have a voiceover reel and I have a booth. I'm ready to go on that end and commercially, and just go more, open it up more. So if someone's interested, they don't just see you as that. Because what if someone says, "Oh, I think I feel like you should open yourself up to that."
I mean, I would be totally open to doing TV and all of that kind of thing too.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Acting, but what's hard is that my resume is so voice heavy for my biggest singing, for my biggest.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
credits. So just.
So,
I know,
you
so
guys-
part of
you
me feels like
guys.
I should just even not mention them.
You guys,
Okay.
you do not need to show evidence that you can work,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, I mean, you don't need to do that in this situation. If you have it, but it's like, that's, if an agent is like, look, if they think you have a great look, right? And they need you because they see what the market is asking for,
Okay.
and they need you on their roster, and they know they can make money from you.
Mhm.
They don't care if you went to fucking Juilliard.
Well,
They don't care.
but
They
what
don't
about-
care that you did a web series that they don't care because they don't pitch. Very few of them pick up the phone, you guys. And
Yeah.
so, you're the person that has to pitch yourself. But listen,
Mhm.
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that so much. I just think that you're limiting yourself. If you're going to do a pitch video for voiceover agents, then do a pitch video for voiceover agents and send it out to them. Right?
Yeah,
But
the
these
tough
agents
thing-
aren't that.
Yeah. The tough
They're
thing
not
is
that.
the commercial things and all of those that I did through voiceover were quite limited because I was always doing the singing.
Okay.
So
All right.
my concern is if I just do voiceover, that they're gonna say, oh, well, what's your experience? And then the credits.
Okay. You're listen, stay out of your head. It's a bad neighborhood. Okay. You are thinking way too much about this.
Okay.
Stop it. Open yourself up to, because it's, those aren't the people that are going to be in the room. Why waste the opportunity?
Okay.
Okay.
So
Especially
should I
if you
include a
don't.
little bit of the acting, or do you think, can I do that if I go into
Yeah,
the?
you can do that. You can do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so even with the headgear and all that, but just also mention,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
would like to
Yeah.
actually keep it. So it's gonna be very short then.
Well,
That's probably.
so
it.
you guys, length that does not matter. Okay. All right. Good. Thank you. Holly, did you want to do yours?
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Thanks for being so patient. Hi, Sarah. Hi, guys. Okay, I'm driving, so I'm going to pull over and do it.
Okay. I love
Yeah.
LA.
I'm going to do it. Okay, so it's funny. Every time I come on, I'm like driving. I'm actually going to the airport to pick up my husband, but I'm
He
not
can
going to
wait.
pull over. Yeah, there's no, he can wait.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm just going to read it, but I need some stuff. I know it was a minute 10, and I got it to a minute 5, so I'm just going to read it.
Okay.
But I'm driving, so it's going to be a little slower. Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Holly Davidson. I don't need an agent, but I would consider a promoter to pioneer this amazing industry with. I know my authentic essence as an actor. Table. I'm a well-seasoned woman with the resources and flexibility to navigate this industry. I started out in theater and that paved the way to TV and film. My mission as an actor is to play characters that give a voice to untold stories. I'm addicted to solving missing children's cases. I will also win your case, find your missing child, or die trying and make you want to marry me. I will not sleep with your husband. I'm your mom, sister, and friend, and I will also saddle your horse. I have a famous producer told me recently, Holly, you could play the neurotic Southern woman. My acting coach is the award-winning Kimberly Jensen out of LA. My avatar is Brooke Shields, Angie Harmon, Mariska Hargitay, and Delta Burke. If you turn on your TV now, you will see me in 2 episodes of the series Something Bit Me on Nat Geo on Disney Plus. And okay, don't everybody rush to me at once. I know it's going to be a tough decision, but I love you anyway.
Okay, great. You
Okay.
can cut a lot of that first part. That's too much because you really get to the meat when you go when you're talking about your character and you really turn it on there at the end. That's the
Okay.
interesting part of the pitch. The first part is kind of like, get rid of it. Like there was a lot of that beginning
So where
stuff.
Right. So where I started with the was it where I said I know my authentic essence as an actor, or do you want me to I started out in theater, or I'm a well-seasoned woman? What do you want me to take out?
I started out in theater. I'm a well-seasoned woman. Both of those, like a lot of it.
Okay.
Because when you get really interesting about like the characters that you play, and so that's like
Yeah.
really good. I like that. I like all that.
Do you like when I say my mission as an actor to do the missing children? Because I like to have a mission.
Yeah, but remember, you can't dump your whole company on them in 1 minute, and really it should be less than that. So because like, look, you're going to remember one thing. When someone talks to you for 1 minute, you'll be lucky if you remember one thing. 5 minutes
Okay.
after the thing's over, they're not going to remember. They're going to make a list. They always make a list of like who they're interested in, and then we.
Okay.
You know. But like, you know, I just think that's too. I don't think you need all that. I think that's
Okay.
stuff that you tell them. Also, like, don't ever talk about like your heart. Like, sometimes you're a hard worker, depending on what the person's brand is, can work. But I don't think it really works for you. I don't think like
Okay.
any mention of that needs to be taken out.
Okay. So do you want, what I'll do is I'll shorten it and I'll post it on the Facebook page, and then
That's
you'll
fine.
let
I
me
don't know if I'm going to be able to look at it, but like, just be, but there's the coaches are on there looking.
Okay.
Okay.
So they'll
Okay.
let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Beautiful.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Holly. That was great. Raquella,
Hello.
come on down.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for your time. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
So I just wrote this last night. Well, I'm just gonna read it. My
Okay.
name is Raquella Sannon, and I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. I've been acting since I was 15 years old. At Stagecoach, I played Tanya from Mamma Mia and Taylor McKessie from High School Musical. I am currently seeking representation in TV and film in New York, but preferably bi-coastal. Currently, I'm working as a background actor with Central Casting and Every Set, formerly known as Castify. I mostly portray someone's daughter and a high school student. Between August and September, I will get an interview from a theater company, Rising Sun Productions. And I look forward to meeting with you. Thank you.
Okay. Are you where have you studied?
Where am I studying?
Yeah.
I studied acting in college, and it was called Stagecoach when I was 15, but I think they
Okay.
named it. Yeah.
Okay.
something.
Okay, great. I don't think, well, first of all, I don't quite think that you're ready for an agent. That's the first thing I'm going to say. But the thing is that you're cute and you have a really good look. So it might work out for you commercially. And what are you doing on social media right now?
On social media.
Are you doing anything?
I'm not doing anything on social media, but I'm currently like finding monologues and performing them.
Okay, so what is the dream?
Oh, the dream is I want to I want to star in like TV shows and films, like
What kind of TV shows and films?
drama, action,
Okay,
drama,
so
yeah,
then
action,
let me tell you
comedy.
something.
Uh-huh.
You shouldn't be looking for monologues. You don't need monologues for that.
Okay.
Okay, you don't need monologues for that. You
Okay.
need a couple of things if you want to do that. Number one is that you need to be studying. Are you in your New York, right?
Yes, I'm in New York. Yeah.
Okay, so you need to be studying with a serious on-camera, good teacher. And, you know, we can talk later about that if you want to talk about that. That's the first thing
Okay.
you need to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then be really ready for self-tapes, like you know, when you're entering the acting world and, you know, like on this level, you've
Mhm.
gotta think about that. So that's like the first thing, like you should really be doing that, right? And then second of all, you know, I would be looking at building some sort of social media if I were you. It's going to really help you. And it's pretty, look, all of our restaurants,
Mhm.
if I'm an actor, then I have a restaurant. This is my analogy. So
Mhm.
follow with me. All of our businesses come with a lighted up billboard, and you have a choice of whether you want to light it up or not. It's called social media, right? And do I think that you need to have social media? Yes, I do. Do you need to do all of it? No, you don't. I mean, but you're telling me you're looking for monologues. Monologues don't matter to any, if you want to, and all you talked about was 2 stage productions and background work. So I think that with you, I'd rather not hear about the background work. I'd rather hear about what else you do in your life. Because what are you doing in that building right now? Where are you? You're in studio right now?
No, I'm at home right now. I'm at home.
That's your home?
Yes, my home. Yeah, I'm at. No.
Okay.
This is just a Zoom background I have.
Oh, it's a Zoom
not-
background. Like that's your
yes.
home?
No.
Okay, well, that's good. Like this is a Zoom background. Like, you know, tell me something about you. What about you? Like, do you play sports? What are you into? Like, I think that would take you farther than telling me you do background work.
Okay.
Okay, I just don't like the shows you've done and the background work don't equal anything, but I have a feeling about who you are and what your brand is, but we don't have time to do a whole branding process with you. But like, what I think is that I'm more interested in your personality than anything.
Okay.
And how do you come across with personality, everyone? You tell a story. Right? It could be a short story. Like I got into acting when I was 3 and I threw myself down the basement stairs like this. I apparently had seen it in some movie and I got really dramatic and I threw myself down the basement stairs, like swung my body. My mother thought I was dead and she sent my dad down to the bottom of the stairs and I was laughing. And the next day they enrolled me in Creative Dramatics, where I've been ever since. That's how I got into acting. Right. And so, you know, I was just a dramatic child and I was the only kid. My first movie was Mary Poppins and there was an intermission and I was the only kid in the whole theater that sat through the intermission. Like I didn't move, like glued to the movie screen. Right. And my mom was like, what's wrong with her? Right. And so I was like, I want to do that. I knew that from a very young age and to make believe. Right. And so tell me anything and it can be about anything. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Did everyone hear
you.
that? That's important. So Kenneth, I'm sorry, this is going to be it. I'm going to hear Kenneth because Kenneth hasn't been able to share yet. And then we have rehearsal. So we have all our team coming in to rehearse and our AV and all that. So I have to go. All right. Hi, Kenneth. Where are you from? Wait, take yourself off mute here.
There we go.
There you go. Where are you from?
Originally from Reno, Nevada. Now I find myself in downtown Los Angeles.
Ooh, exciting. Okay, let me hear the pitch.
All right. Hi, I'm Kenneth Lester, and I play the quirky, friendly psycho next door. We don't know what's in my basement, and we're pretty sure I'm on too much or too little medication. There's wonderful brilliance to me, and this deep well of trust in my eyes that makes you feel like you can tell me anything.
Good.
There's no judgment here.
Good.
I'm based in Los Angeles. I am an avid player of tabletop games, and I love to watch my players get lost in their stories and just forget reality. I'm a fun mix of Gene Wilder, Willem Dafoe, and I'm seeking theatrical representation who is an A1 communicator and can advocate for me in ways that I cannot. My question back, what makes a client an e-ticket ride for you?
Okay, great. I don't like your cross at all. Let's cut that. Everything else is so good. And you kind of remind me of more like modern day funny guys that, right? Like I really see you like on a sitcom or something like that. That's really good. It was really good. Just cut the cross and it was delightful. I thought it was great. Really, really good. Really, yeah, perfect. So awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, we have rehearsal. If you have not posted your video, you please do. I want to thank you for participating in this challenge. I had a blast with you guys. It was fun every day meeting you. I'm going to miss you. We are going to do another one that starts, I think, September 26th. That will lead into our game changer. And we'll talk more about the game changer on Sunday. We start at 12 p.m. Eastern time and you know, Google what that means for your time zone. 12 p.m. noon Eastern time on Sunday. We start on time because there's a lot of material to cover. We will be there. So we'll see you there. And I think that's everything. So thank you so much for being here, being a part of it. And I'll see you guys all on Sunday. And for you guys that can't join us, you know, stay active in the Facebook group. Join us for our Game Changer event, October 7th, 8th, and 9th. And we'll have other things going on. Yes, Sarah, I'm seeing you. Anything else?
I just wanted to let everyone know I posted a document that has all of the recordings from this challenge so far in the chat, but it will go out again, including today's recording, if you weren't able to download it.
I have a question. Will Sunday's link come through an email like usual, or is there something?
It's come through twice already, Maggie. You should have gotten it yesterday and today. It'll go out again tomorrow and on Sunday morning.
You're the best. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you have a ticket, you should have already gotten the link. If you know, so look in your spam. If you know, we sent it out twice now for Sunday. It's a different link. It's a unique link just to this event. All righty, we will see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great job, everybody.
Thank you.